Hey guys, welcome back to my channel again. So today we'll be talking about something interesting, and that is typography, or let's say fonts. Well, first of all, I'll start by correcting a common mistakes most people used to make. Most people used to call it fonts. Please, I beg you, stop it. It's not font, it's a typeface. Now, what's the difference between a font and a typeface? A font is a family name. A font is like saying Nigeria. A font is a generalized name of group of typefaces. Satoshi is not a font, is a typeface. Poppins is not a font, it's a typeface. Open Sans is not a font, it is a typeface under one family of fonts. Now, a font is the way a group of typefaces look like, and I'll be talking about 5 most common fonts today. So when we talk about font, we mean, is it serif font, is it sans font, is it a script font, display font, monospace font? Those are fonts, family or generalized names. And we have different typefaces under these fonts. So when we talk about serif fonts, sans fonts rather. When we talk about sans fonts are fonts that are very simple without any extra edges. These are some examples of sans fonts I've sourced out for you guys. You guys can see they are just simple fonts, no extra edges, they are just straight. These are all sans fonts. Another one is Futura. We also have Futura. Yes, Futura is also a sans font. Let me change it here. Futura, yes, it is also a sans font. Yes, Futura, it's also a sans font, right? And the next one I'll be talking about is serif fonts. Serif fonts are fonts that have all these extra edges. You guys can see the extra edge here, and another one here. The I too has extra edges. The M, the same thing. The S also has extra edges, and all. The N also have like an extra edge here. Then the base also have extra edges. The same with the W and the likes. So wherever you hear serif font, it means all those fonts that mostly look rigid, those are serif fonts. And under serif font, we have different typefaces, and one of them is Times New Roman. Then the next one we're talking about is script fonts. Script fonts are fonts that are cursive. In fact, I could say the layman word for script is cursive. All those curvy fonts like Sweet Sensation, ASIA, Script Empty Bold, all those ones, they are script fonts. They are cursive and they look curvy. So those are script fonts. I'm still going to come back to talk about where and how to use all these fonts. The next one we have is display fonts. Anywhere you hear display fonts are fonts that we mostly use for titles. We use them for movie titles, poster titles, banner titles like Insomnia, Impact, Intro. We have many more too. And most of these fonts don't have small letters, but Impact has small letters. But most of these fonts don't have small letters. Like Intro, it has capital letter only. Insomnia also has capital letter only, right? And that is for you to know that. And they are always very bold in nature. So that is display fonts for you. And last but not the least, we have monospace or mono fonts. Monospace fonts or mono fonts are fonts that are related to machine language, like the text you see on your receipt, your teller machine, your ATM machine receipt, your teller machine receipt, your calculator. Yes, so all those computer language fonts, That is what we call monospace or mono fonts. Now, where can we use all these fonts? Sans font is always best as our body text as UI designers, but it is also good for header text and subtext. In fact, I could say that sans font is the only font that works everywhere and anywhere. You can use it as your header text, you can use it as your body text, you can use it as your subtext. It works for everywhere and anywhere. But serif font, on the other hand, you guys can see that sans font looks more simpler than serif font. Serif font looks kind of rigid and complicated to the eyes. So when you have a serif font as your body text and you are using it to write a long paragraph, the user or the user's eyes will get tired of reading at some point, and this might cause some difficulty. So it is advisable to use this serif font as our header text and not body text or subtext. But yeah, I know some badass designers that actually use serif font as their body text and it is still going to look beautiful. But then, if you are just starting out as a UI UX designer, please, I beg of you, don't try it. Just use it for your header text if you really want to combine it with sans font. But if you don't want to combine it, it's best you just use sans font for your header and body text. That is what I do, trust me. Then script font, we use this one when we want to write quotes, right? When we want to write quotes, like short quotes, because it is curvy in nature and it is not good for readability for long paragraph. So that's why we use it for quotes, for short quotes. That is where script font is best for. Then display font, like I said the other time, is used for titles. So if you want to write a title, you want something to be bold and very noticeable, you can go for a display font. And monospace fonts, like I said earlier too, we always use it for kind of machine language. So you want to design a receipt, you can use your mono fonts. You want to design like a teller machine, a calculator interface, then you can always go for your monospace fonts. So, and don't forget, fonts are not typefaces. Please, font is a general family name. Typefaces are all these ones we listed under. Poppins is a typeface. Open Sans is a typeface. So next time, don't ask another designer which font did you use. Please ask them which typeface did you use. Thank you very much. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like, drop a comment. Please give me feedback. I'm open to feedback, I promise you guys. And don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. I have other videos on my channel which you can benefit from. Thank you guys.